Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to talk to you about demonic animals, I guess is the best way to describe it. The most common of these, and the one that you really hear the most about, is the Hellhound. So, alright, with most demonic animals, they're either Jan, so like low-level demons, or some, demonic creation designed for a certain purpose. In the case of hellhounds, usually, well, okay, when you look at the um, hellhound in myth, it is a being that guards the door to Hades, and it's a being that sort of guards the separation between the natural and the supernatural. Um, so, with that in mind, a hellhound is sort of a guardian of the not really a guardian, it's more like a mediator between the blessed and the damned, or those on earth and those that are in hell. Um, Hellhounds are actually closely related to a group of angels that watch over hell. Hell's angels, I guess, best to describe it. They just don't ride motorcycles or wear bandanas. Um, but these angels can use hellhounds um, sort of like retrieval dogs. So, what does a hellhound do? Let's start there. Hellhounds show up in places usually before a major disaster or before somebody dies, or sometimes as somebody dies. They show up and they make themselves known. They, haunt people. They leave behind tracks that are burned into the ground upon which they stand. Um, they have eyes red as fire. They're black, sometimes white, but usually black. And yeah, they just terrify the crap out of people. Usually they don't really do much damage. However, there are the cases where a hellhound is after someone. Um, no, this is not. Hellhounds don't go after people for selling their soul or doing anything like that. Hellhounds go after people because of um, dealings that they've had with hell. If your soul is damned, then usually, and I mean damned, um, a hellhound will come and grab you and drag you into hell. If you've been dealing with demons and helping them out, oftentimes the hellhound will drag you with them. They're all about keeping an order of in hell and on earth. So you can actually summon hellhounds to take down demons. I just don't recommend it because leave it to the angels to do that. Um, Hellhounds are dangerous. If you touch one, it's instant death. There's no going back from that. Um, there's not a whole lot you can do to stop them. However, there's this substance called hyssop oil, which priests use and the rabbis use it. It's a it's a very sweet smelling oil. It's usually green in color, and um, anything demonic, and especially hellhounds, hate it. Like they hate the smell of it. So pick some up. It's kind of expensive, but it's worth it. Hellhounds do not like it. You can put it on a door, and a hellhound will never come through. Um, Hellhounds don't really they get affected by iron and salt like any other spirit, but usually those are not the things that'll stop them. What you really got to do is banish them with the right kind of spell, which is complicated. Anyway, so as far as hellhounds go, though, they go after people who are easy to go after. Okay, and they usually signal death and destruction. If hellhounds are seen, something bad is about to happen. So, um, hellhounds aren't necessarily out there to kill anyone, but just be sure that if they are out there, you know what to do. Do not touch them. I suggest getting a crossbow, or if you have a shotgun. Um, if you have a crossbow, I'll start there. Get your bolts covered in hyssop oil and then launch them at it. Um, if you shoot a hellhound with hyssop oil, it gets supremely pissed off and it'll start biting itself. So that's one way. And then if you have a shotgun, instead of putting in salt rounds or anything like that, although you can put salt rounds with hyssop oil on them, the best thing to do is to actually get splinters of wood, tiny little splinters, and then soak them in hyssop oil for a decent amount of time. You can also do this with like paper wads, although they aren't that effective. And with the wood splinters, make sure it's not like a scented wood. Make sure it's just like oak or something. Let it soak up the hyssop oil, load it into a shell, and then fire it at these aberrations. Um, the hellhounds will be blasted back, and they're not going to go after anyone after that. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Shot like rock salt rounds on a hellhound do very little. They just kind of get like pushed back slightly, and that's about it. Same with iron rounds, although iron does have like slightly more of an effect on them, but that's about it. So yeah, I'm getting some new weapons that I will show you. Um, hopefully soon. I'm getting a silver knife and a iron knife, and the iron knife I'm really excited about, but I don't have a tracking number for that one, so that'll be a little bit more difficult to find. But okay. Um. So yeah, that's about it for today. Uh, keep on the lookout for um all kinds of omens or monsters or activity, and yeah, post it in the comments, send me a message, whatever the heck you'd like. I'd love to hear from you. If you need help with anything, just send me a message. I'm here for you. Okay. Happy hunting and good night.